Configuration that we're offering today at that incredible price plus free shipping. Hey, Tina.
Yes.
How are you, my friend?
I
Did you
am
come over
standing in the most incredible light. Look at me.
Look at her,
I look
glamorous.
younger. I look thinner. I don't know about any of that. What I do know, this lighting is perfection. Whether it's light for function, it's light for emergencies. Think about all the different places in your home, outside your home. This is the way to do it. I'm gonna start out by telling this 2-pack is 50 bucks. And we're gonna tell you all the things that they do. Chad is coming in today to give it to us for $26.99. You wanna hang it? You wanna prop it up with a built-in kickstand. You wanna carry it. It's super duper lightweight, just a little over a pound, but it is giving you almost 17 inches of 3 different modes of light. And one of the modes is smart. This is the light you're gonna use over and over and over for a multitude of uses. Chad Allen, thank you, my friend, for the incredible lighting.
I know Tina loves the good lighting.
I love a good lighting.
Good morning, everyone.
This is the trick of
It
TV.
is very bright out here.
But it's real crisp, clean white.
Yes, exactly. And it's LED technology, and LEDs
Look how
last
great these are.
50,000 hours plus. All your operations are on the side. It's got a high, a low, an SOS mode I'll get into, and of course off. Rechargeable, has that brilliant kickstand built in. As Tina pointed out, is lightweight. Even a keyhole on the back, so you can permanently mount this, and we give you the hardware, of course, permanently mount this vertical, like if you want to do on either side of the mirror. But given the time of year, it is emergency preparedness coming up. June 1st is hurricane season. This one is plugged in. I'm going to kick it down to SOS mode, and I'm getting into this very early because I think this convinces a lot of us why we need this, because when the power goes out, it automatically comes. Can you see the difference on TV?
Yep.
Those LED lights, they come on. The chrome shiny sort of makes you think maybe it's on for a second. But look, see how the LED lights come on in the SOS mode. What does this mean for you? When the power goes out, when the electric goes out, it automatically lights your way. So when you have this in the corner, in the closet, wherever you need it, you know exactly where your light bar is at. You can then kick it into the high or the low, whatever you need, and then walk around with it how you need it. And then when you want to kick in the kickstand, you can do that as well. So you can leave this plugged in 24/7 if you'd like to. Or you can leave it rechargeable in the back of the car, for the tailgate, for the tent, for the camping, for the RV, you name it. Or all the time beautiful beauty light, which I think a lot of our women use it for. So I got the safety and security stuff out of the way. Now you can put this on your bathroom counter and get ready.
Can I tell you though, you present a bunch of lights,
Yes.
and I feel like they are one function, kind of like it's a flashlight.
Yes.
You use it when you're walking somewhere, right? Or you have something that's a lamp. This to me really will be your day-to-day light to have good lighting. But the moment you use it for that SOS mode, you're using it in the garage, you use it to find things in a room that don't have light, or you're taking the dog for a walk or whatever, you're gonna go, man, I got so much use out of this light. I can't believe I paid 26 for 2 of them.
Makes it worth the price.
100%.
The safety and security make it worth the price. You want it because it's good lighting. You know? And so like there's lots of reasons to have this, and because we do a 2-pack, well, we used to do a 1-pack, and then everyone bought a second one. And then
that's why we did 2.
Well, then you were paying 2 shipping charges, and then it ended up costing more, and we said, let's just bundle 2 together because almost everyone bought 2. That's how Bell+Howell, we learn and we listen and everything like that. But this is room filling light. We'll never be able to show you, no matter how dark or how good our cameras are, we'll never be able to show you how bright they are through your camera lids when you get it home. And the first time you have to change a tire, and you pull it out of the trunk of your car and you do the kickstand, and you can work with 2 hands. Or the first time something happens underneath the kitchen sink. And you're like, I just need a light without somebody having to put it underneath their chin, to do that kind of, you don't need to. This is the one that works for you, that has all the ways to mount it or hang it. And then you can't forget, in the emergency situation, that's the time of year we're in. Summertime, it's hurricane season, tornado season, wherever you live, there's a problem, I'm sure. Every part of the country has their own thing. This is gonna be great for you because it's rechargeable. You're not having to buy batteries over and over. It holds the charge. We pulled these out of storage for 6 months. They've been in storage. They still hold the charge. No big deal. That's what makes this so great. And the LED technology, the LEDs, they just sip the power because they're not incandescent light bulbs. They're not hot. They're not using that much energy. And we flooded the thing with LED technology. And by the way, you're seeing a little bit of the box. They are individually boxed.
Okay.
So dad's gift, I'm just thinking, you know, June is like around the corner.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, dad's, grandpa's, uncles.
You want to know what dad wants? Light.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it doesn't matter how much he has, what kind he has. He's always like, oh, new lighting.
Yeah.
I can't wait to like use this somewhere,
We're
hang
all
this
boys.
somewhere. Right, it's all of that. The built-in kickstand, to me, game changer, right?
Yeah.
Wherever it is, it will stand up and give us that beautiful light, but it has the handle. Now I'm walking the dog. You know, I'm able to hang this, maybe somebody's tinkering on the car, they can hang it up on the hood and use it to see what's going on. But it's 17 inches of light, so it's not a targeted light. So see what I'm saying about, you know, there's lights that have one purpose that you're doing. That SOS mode that you were talking about, which is really funny, because when it goes dark, you don't have anything to go find the light.
Right.
Isn't that so funny?
Yeah.
You're like, hey, light, just come on so I can go and find you, illuminate the room for me. And it does that. I said it was a smart mode.
And like here, it is a smart mode because here, like at HSN or corporate environments or wherever you work, when the power goes out here, there are lights that automatically kick on.
Yes.
I think there might be a law or something. I don't know, but like it lights your path. And so this is like one of those corporate environment type of settings where people probably spend a lot of money to make sure those lights come on when the power goes off. And that means they also have a battery backup. These lights do that. If you have this plugged in, like just leave it plugged in all the time so it's always charged up and ready to go. You're not, if you're not using it every day, or at least one of them, just like this. And then when I put it in SOS mode, it's gonna be off. So it's always just off and by a plug, right? And then when the power goes out, it automatically comes on.
It'll know.
This is like the power, I'm just unplugging it like the power because it thinks the power went out. And so look, boom, I get out of bed, I'm like, oh yeah, the kitchen is so bright. That's where the light bar is. Because you can tuck it away and just leave it going. You'll know it's charging. There's a little red light that comes on. Maybe you only want to use one of them, and then the price of admission is worth it. When in the middle of the night, that comes on, and everyone knows exactly where to go. That light bar lights up the staircase down to the basement or up to the attic or wherever you need it. And when you're walking the dog and you have this by the door and you're looking for that big light, this has a carry handle on it, and it's less than a pound. Yeah.
One of these is $25.
That's correct. Yeah.
So we're giving you the other one for like $1 and change.
We do sell these in all this, you know, Bell+Howell. We've been around 119 years, 18 years. We're in 99 countries. You will find this light bar in other retailers. Nothing like this value that Tina has done here.
2 for $26.99. The FlexPay makes it $9. And listen, sometimes I call things universal gifts or universal gets.
Yeah.
This is it. Everybody needs light, but it's all about what light can I get the most function out of. You could buy a flashlight and it will have one function. It is the targeted light that you can only light for one particular reason. And those even get hot or they're heavy or you don't have any, there's no handle. Like you're saying, like tucking it underneath your armpit or underneath your chin. This is such a functional everyday light, emergency light, needing it on camping. Did I hear you right? I think I need to rewind our presentation. Did you say up to 12? What's the battery life on this?
Yes, 12 hours on low. And it's 5 hours on high.
That's a long
And
time.
And you'll notice even like the SOS mode is just a little bit dimmer because, well, your entire electric's out. So a little bit dimmer, it's still gonna light up your whole house, but it keeps that battery running for basically until your power will probably come back on, which in most cases is just a few hours. You're not usually going days and days. But if you do, you're just gonna have this, you have 2 of them, by the way, so you basically have 24 hours of light, if you really think about it. And to have that kickstand, that means the whole room can be lit up because you can aim that light wherever you want it instead of having to hold and point a flashlight, as Tina pointed out, or just lay it flat on the back and let the light bounce up off the ceiling, off the walls, and your whole room will be filled. But that's in an emergency situation. How do I think you're actually gonna use it though? Kickstand, bathroom counter, or you go out to the living room or the kitchen where it's not so hot in the bathroom, where you just showered, and you have great lighting in your other parts of your house where it's cooler, because it's summertime, bathrooms are getting super hot, especially in the summer. Go out to the living room to do your makeup, right? Go out to the dining room table. Take these lights and put them on the table just like this. Or maybe you're Zooming or on Teams or something for work. Put this on either side of your computer monitor or your webcam, and so that you have great lighting even then. There's a lot of reasons to use it. You saw it in our video footage. I've read lots of reviews about this on all of our retailers, but it is 720 lumens.
Okay.
That's like 720 candles on the high mode. So it is quite bright, so you might want to kick it down to low in certain situations.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you a story.
Please.
So my husband does a lot of he works from home. So his firm is up north. And so he has to do a lot of video calls with people at his work.
Sure, yeah.
And he came to me and he goes, Why do I look different than everybody else in the Zoom meetings?
Because you're so handsome, honey.
I was like,
Is that what you said?
what? And so I was like, show me. So he was showing me, and I go, it's the lighting. It's the lighting in this room.
Oh,
and
theirs was better?
Theirs was better. I think they all have like ring lights.
Well, I'm
and
disappointed
lighting.
because we're friends.
Well, no, this is what I'm saying. I didn't
coming
realize
over.
he cared.
Yeah.
I didn't really. He goes, show me. I was like, ah. It's my shining moment to show you how lighting will make you look better. You'll feel more confident in your professional settings. And it's just about lighting.
Men don't get that.
No, but it really is.
I'm
right?
a man. We don't get it.
And I'll tell you, in his office, the lighting to see the screens and to see, he was like, I didn't realize I needed just more than this. This just the light up here.
Yeah, maybe you're a crafter.
Oh,
maybe you're
crafters
doing
would
your
love
maybe you do your
this.
nails yourself. Maybe you have you're pulling out a splinter. I mean, there's a lot of reasons to have great, direct, cool, crisp white lighting.
It is really good lighting.
It's what you're going to see outside, folks. It's what you look like in the daylight outside. This is the light you want to get ready next to. This is not your romantic tablescape light for dinner, okay? This is the light when you want to see something.
This is not ambiance.
This is
light.
not ambiance.
This is what I said was like crisp, clean, functional light.
Yes.
That just happens to be so clean that it gives good lighting off. 17 inches each. You're going to get the rechargeable cord for both. Low, medium, SOS, which I'm gonna be calling the smart mode, that'll automatically know you don't have any electricity. Hi, I'm here, I'm gonna turn on for you so you don't have to rummage around in the dark and try to find lighting. One is $25, we're doing two for $26.99 because Chad